So LukeFz has released the latest version of his FSR2 FSR3 mod. That's version 0.8.0. I've been trying to get Hogwarts Legacy working with this mod for a while, and in 0.7 it did not play nice at all. It performed well, but graphically there was all this weird colourful artifacting going on. But Luke has fixed this in this mod. So I've changed the format of this video a bit. Normally I show the installation and then show the performance, but I thought I'd swap it up a bit. Let's show the performance running around, and then I'll show you how to install Luke's mod. So I think the resolution I'm running around here is 1280 by 800. Let's just confirm that. Yeah. You do get little sort of pauses, but I feel like the game does that anyway. So let's see what sort of performance we can get if we go up through the resolutions. So we're now at 1200p, and we're getting 70 frames per second plus. And it's dropping down into the 60s, but this is great.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
I don't feel like there's much input lag. I mean, it does look fantastic at 1200p.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Okay, let's see how it copes with 1600. Wow. .45 frames per second, 1600p. That's just mind-blowing, honestly. I remember saying for Remnant how impressed I was with how Luke's mod has come along, but I think this surpasses that. It's this. I mean, look at this. This looks so good on this screen. It's so crisp, and you're getting the sort of performance you're getting, you know, sort of like just in normal running. Anyway, before I get too carried away. Okay, what I'll do is I'll show how I installed the mod. There is an extra step that you need to, which gets rid of this sort of weird colourful artifacting. And then I'll show you the settings. So let me just exit the game. Okay. And let me put the resolution up a bit just so that you can see what's going on. So here on my desktop I've downloaded the latest version of the mod. As I've said, it's 0.8.0, and what we want to do, excuse me, is open up FSR 2, FSR 3, 220. So you open that up, and now instead of grabbing everything, we just want to grab everything except this optional nvngx folder. So it's these 4 files here. We're going to copy them, and then I'm going to go to my C drive, program files x86. We shall scroll down to Steam, and then down to Steam Apps, Common, look for Hogwarts Legacy, here it is, and we're going to go into the Phoenix folder, Binaries, Win64, and we would paste the files here. So if I just do that, and you won't get the replace the files in the destination, it'll just copy them, but there we are, I'll overwrite them. We're then going to want to go and go to enable fake GPU, and there's just one file in there, and let's copy that, and we can close this window. So we go back to the game folder and just paste the file there. Okay. Right, so that's the mod installed. There is one extra step we'll need to do, but first off we want to go in and start up Hogwarts Legacy. So I'll just fire that up. And that screen with the text on it just prior to this one, that's the mod kicking in and hooking itself into the game. So what we're going to do is going to go into the settings, and to enable the mod we're going to select the upscale type to NVIDIA DLSS. Set the upscale mode to what you want. Now I've got it set to DLSS quality, and then also turn frame generation on, and then you can just leave pretty much everything else as it was. And then let's see if I go into the game, let's see if I get any issues. So this was that colourful effect, that artifacting I was talking about. So you go into the game, you see that. So what you want to do is come back out of the game. Yes, we do. And I'll minimize that for now. And we're going to go back to the game folder. So C program files x86. Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Hogwarts Legacy, Phoenix, Binaries, Win64. And we're going to want to look for the FSR2 FSR3.config file, and it's a type TOML. And so I'm going to right click on that. Oh no, I'm just going to double click on that. Now I've got it that when it sees that type of file, it just opens the editor. If you haven't opened a file like this before, it will ask you what program you want to use. So if you use Notepad, it should be in the list somewhere. So what we've got is this last option here, AMD Unreal Engine DLSS workaround. And so I'm just going to edit this, and I'm going to change that to true, and then I'm going to save the file, and then we can close that. Let's close the keyboard, close that, and let's fire up the game again. Oh, so it still thinks it's running, so I'll stop it. Now when we go back into the game, we should find that all that graphical, colourful glitching has gone. So what I'll do is I'll show you the settings. See, they're all the same on this bit as before. And just in case you want to replicate the settings that I'm using, oh, it's the low preset apparently. Pretty much low across the board. So with these sort of frame rates, you could choose to go at a lower resolution and perhaps bump up the quality preset so that you've got better graphics, rather than go for the all-out frames per second. Okay, so let's go finally back into the game then, and we should see that those artifacts have gone. There we are. So that's how to install Luke's mod into Hogwarts Legacy. And I am going to be playing this at 1600 and enjoying the hell out of it. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.